Reverend William Barber is with us. He's the president of the North Carolina NAACP. His website, revwilliambarber.com. Reverend Barber, welcome back to the program.
How you doing, Tom? It's always good to be on with you.
Thank you. It's always great to have you with us. You have this remarkable article, How to Build a Powerful People's Movement. If we can do it in North Carolina, don't tell me we can't do it across America. I'm with you. I'd like you to talk about that. And also, but let me just start. What's up?
Well, down in Belhaven, North Carolina, somewhere that's off the media map, but is now on the media map, we have seen the denial of Medicaid in North Carolina and the corporate greed of a company by the name of Vivint Hospital attempt to close the Pungo Hospital, which has been in existence more than 60 years, was put in existence by the Hill-Burton Act when Republicans and Democrats came together years ago. It serves 25,000 people. The two counties it serves are 20 and 24% of the people in poverty. 33 and 60% of the people in the two counties, Beaufort and Hyde County, are below the poverty level. And yet, because our state, Tom Tillis, who's Speaker of the House, and Governor McCoy denied Medicaid expansion, this hospital is about to close. In fact, it has closed its doors. We're fighting for an injunction to keep it open through the U.S. Department of Civil Rights. And we're in an emergency, Tom, when it comes to rural health care. And I've joined with a Republican mayor. I'm an independent. The NAACP is nonpartisan. This Republican mayor, who's a conservative, has said, look, to his own party, it's wrong for you to deny Medicaid expansion. It's wrong to take billions of dollars from these hospitals that will keep them open. And he's joined with the Forward Together Mall movement. We've joined with him to fight for rural hospitals and to fight for Medicaid expansion.
Yeah, and he will, in fact, be with us at this time and 1 hour from now. In your article, you write, if we learn our history, if we ask people to go deeper than just left or right, Democrat or Republican, we can transform America. If we can build a coalition in North Carolina, in Mitchell County, which is 98% white and 89% Republican, don't tell me we can't build a coalition across America. Tell us what you're talking about.
Well, it's true. Fusion politics in the 1800s in the South was black and white people coming together, former slaves and Abraham Lincoln Republicans, who decided to reshape the contour of America by reshaping the contour of the South. And what did they come together around? They came together around some moral principles. They said that they were going to fight for education, voting rights, labor rights, even way back in 1860s, fairness in the criminal justice system, and voting rights would be at the center of their agenda. Using that, they transformed the South. Of course, there was a reaction to it called the Redemption Movement, a group of people who decided they wanted to take back America, and basically what they meant was destroying the fusion between black and white people working together. They, in fact, did it through violence, through intimidation, through taking over the courts. But then again, it happened in the 1960s. Black, white, Latinos, women now come together, push America forward. What did we get? Changes in Social Security law, Medicaid, Medicare, the War on Poverty, Civil Rights Act of 64, Voting Rights Act of 65. And then, of course, that strategy was undermined by the white Southern strategy. The point I'm trying to make is that history has already taught us that when we build transformative fusion coalitions, we can change the South, we can change America, and we need to use that same model today, and that's what the Forward Together Mall movement is doing, and that's why we're shifting the political gravity in our state. Tom, when we started, our governor was at 50% in the polls, denying Medicaid, denying unemployment, denying earned income tax credits, denying access to teachers and public education, and attacking the vote. He's 50% in the polls. But after we shifted the conversation, now he's under 30 and falling. The legislature was over 40% of the poll. Now they're under 18%. 58% of North Carolinians now want Medicaid expansion.
Wow.
Nearly 60% are against the attacks on voting. Because when we show people our common destiny, we can move the state in another direction.
Do you think, given the intensity of the gerrymandering there in North Carolina, is there any possibility that this election could see the recapturing of the state by Democrats?
Well, it may not in total, because you're right. They have cheated and written the kind of gerrymandering system that we're in court fighting right now. They stacked 52% of African Americans into 27 out of 120 House districts, 50% of African Americans and 19 out of 50 Senate districts. But we have a statewide election, the Senate race. And nobody knows if people vote their fears and vote in mass and vote in ways we don't expect in the off-year elections, what could in fact happen. So that's why we have 50 young people in 50 counties organizing and doing voter registration, registering 50,000 new registered voters. We have a movement in this state. What we know is we've never seen these kind of numbers in terms of the ratings of the governor and the legislature. They are as low as ever because people of all parties are tired of this. We had 1,000 people arrested. 16% of them were independents and Republicans, did civil disobedience. 80,000 people showed up in February. So we don't really know because this is a fresh reconstruction movement. What we do know is that people are engaged like never before. We've heard now that Thom Tillis is under Senator Hagan in the polls. And while we're not partisan, we certainly are deeply political, and that is we're going to push people out to the polls. And our movement is not going to stop after November. It's going to continue.
You've been really successful in North Carolina. And what's your advice to somebody who's in Louisiana or Alabama or Wyoming or Michigan? What's your advice to an individual who might be watching or listening right now and saying, what can I do?
Yeah. Listen, if Adam O'Neill, a Republican, and I can come together, people ought to be able to come together and let's build these indigenously led transformative fusion movements that are anti-racist, anti-poverty, and deeply moral. Let's use the deepest moral traditions of our Constitution and our faith to get away from this language of left and right that automatically isolates people, or conservative versus liberal. And let's find a language that says some decisions are not left or right there at the moral center. Caring for the poor, moral center. Providing public education, moral center. Providing health care, moral center. Providing earned income tax credit, unemployment, moral center. Protecting voting rights at the moral center. And we believe if you do that, and you can hook up with the NAACPs in your states and hook up with labor and hook up with faith communities and others, we can in fact build transformative coalitions around this country. We've already seen about 9 started in different places across the state. I was in Arkansas a few weeks ago. 150 people showed up of every different race, creed, and color talking about organizing. Same thing happened in Missouri. We're on our way to Indiana now. Something is breaking out in Florida, in Alabama. People are longing for a way to address this moral crisis, Tom. And because the reality is when you have a Tea Party extremism that says the best way to a better America is to deny health care, deny education, deny labor rights, deny women's rights, deny LGBT rights, fight the president on every turn, deny voting rights, and then give everybody a gun. That's just ludicrous. It makes no sense. It is the road to destruction politically. We can get people to go to the higher ground if we dare to do it, and we'll come together.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, and you are doing it. You're one of my heroes, I got to tell you. Reverend Dr. William J. Barber II. His article, How to Build a Powerful People's Movement, over at thenation.com. And, of course, Rev. William Barber, REVWilliamBarber.com, his website. Reverend Barber, thanks so much for the great work you're doing and for being with us today to share.
Thank you so much, and I hope your listeners will go. And in that article, it's 12 steps.
Hang on.
This is the Thom Hartmann Program.
10 seconds. No? Okay. Reverend Barber's talking. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.